Alright, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the last video on the basics and fundamental of color grading. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. Let's roll the intro. So yeah, basically here we have our image which we are going to work on. Now everything we are going to do here is basically all the topics I spoke about in this course from number 1 to number 11. Although the main topics are from number 1 to 10, but today we are going to combine everything and work with a particular image to see how these things work when you want to color grade. And note, there are other ways which you can color grade, but this is like the basic way. And if you understand this basic and fundamental way of color grading, it will be very easy for you to upgrade your knowledge. So we spoke about color correction, balancing and so many things, and then the tools to use. So we are going to start looking at the waveform. We can see that our image is properly exposed, everything is sitting in the middle, so we want to just make this look very okay and nice. First of all, let's go to the HDR and maybe we'll just push the global up a little. We leave this, we create a new node with the option S or alternative S if you're using a Windows, but for a Mac is an option S. So what do we want to do next? Let's bring down our lifts. Let's bring down our lifts to this level, almost touching black, almost touching 0, but we don't want to crush our black, so we leave this here. We have highlights. You can see this in the let's go back to the waveform. You can see that this place is blown up, this place is blown up. These are practical lights. We can actually leave this because this is the light from this chandelier here. Is it a chandelier? Yeah, okay, this chandelier here, this the light here, you can see it from the wave, and also this one. So we want to brighten up our image. Let's open up our gamma, our midtones, and our gain to this level, and our offsets. Let's leave our offsets on this level. So what else do we want to do? Let's create a new node. We can actually do the contrast here, but I think we'll just create a new node and maybe we'll just push our contrast a little and we fix our pivots to make sure our contrast and our pivots blends from this to this. You can see how we are moving. We create a new node and here we want to work on our white balance. So looking at this waveform here, it's kind of looking not bad, but I think we have more of the reds in this than our blues. So let's take red down a little to this level, and let's take this off. Yeah, I think this is looking better. And let's come back to this contrast node. Let's take our contrast back a little to like, let's just say 100. Yes. So next node here, let's just add up saturation in this image. Let's leave our saturation at 90. This is not looking bad at all. Now you see we came from this to this. That means we are moving well. So let's check our virtual script to see if our skin are sitting properly, and let's select our qualifier. So everything is sitting in the middle. Our skin tones are supposed to sit somewhere around here, but sometimes it depends on the look you want to make. So let's carry on. Next here we are going to create a parallel node. Now we spoke about parallel nodes and how to use the parallel nodes. So from here to here we use our primary wheels and HDR tool. So we are going to move from other tools from now. So let's see how many colors do we have here. We have blue, we have red, that's making it 2, green, that's making it 3, with this color, that's 4. Their skin, making it 5. So basically, this is what I do sometimes. I try to count the amount of colors on a particular image before I start working to know how to create my separation. So let's go with 5. Option P. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and the green behind, making it 6. So this will make it 6. So let's go to the first node here. Remember, this is not a layer mixer, this is a parallel node. So we can start from anywhere. Going to the curves, our curves here. Let's click on the hue versus saturation first. I want to raise up the saturation of this green to be able to see it when I'm working on it. Then when I'm done, we'll fix the greens. So come back to hue versus hue, and we click on the green here. So let's play with it and see what we want. I want this type of green, something like this. I'll just open it up a little, and we are trying to create little kind of separation in every color we have here. So let's take this off. Came from this to this, so let's bring down this saturation a little. This is okay, and then let's work on the luminance. Just step it down a little because we're reducing the brightness. Okay, so since we reduce the brightness, we can actually increase the saturation. Let's still work on this green and see if we can get a better type of green than what we had before. I'll leave this here. Well, I think I'll leave the green at this. So next one here we want to work on is our red. So let's click on red. The red we have on our shirt here. And first thing I'll do is to boost the saturation of the red we have. I'll boost this red to this level. And mind you, you can use here this place to like push and correct whatever you're doing. Then I'll click on the red once more, and I'll step this red down a little to this level. Let's see how it looks from this to this. It's affecting these colors behind, but we'll fix that soon. And let's still work on our red to see how we want this red to look. Somewhere around here. No, somewhere around here we'll pack this red, and I'll still bring down the color of our red. So we came from this to this. Nice. Next color we are working on is our blue. So let's select this blue and let's see what we can do. Should we increase saturation? Okay, perfect. I'll leave this somewhere here. Let's see if this is the kind of blue we want. Let's leave this somewhere here. Now I'm just showing you how these tools work and what you can use them to do, and how you can easily achieve something good with them. Okay, this is not bad. What next? Let's say we want to work on this chair, the chair behind. So let's pick a color for our chair. I want it to be more. So let's see where we came from. This to this. Okay, no, I don't like this. Let's leave this somewhere here. Nice. And let's see. Yes, I'll leave this somewhere here. This is not bad. I'm not going to touch anything serious anymore. And then next here, let's see the green she has on herself. Okay, I'll just boost it up a little and add up saturation so we can see what she's wearing. And I really want to push this up very well, this green she's putting on, and maybe I'll just play with the color to see if I can actually create a nice separation here. Yes, okay. I think I want to leave it somewhere around here. So this to this, this to this. You can see that we came from this to this. What next do I want to work on? I want to work on their faces. Now, if you remember, we used what is it called? The window tools. So we are going to make use of the window tools here right now. So let's see what we can do with the window tools. Okay, want to work on the skin, on their skin. So let's come here. We can actually use the qualifier to try and qualify their skins, which I'll show you how. But sometimes we don't get lucky to have a clean key, and in order to avoid that, we use our, because ideally the skin is not even supposed to sit somewhere here. It is not supposed to sit somewhere here. So why not we use our window tool? So yes, I'll come here, click on the curve, and first things first, I'll select sides to work on. This is the boy. So I'm picking up his side and I retract his own face. So next here I will still click on the curves and her face. I'll pick her face next, and then we'll still track her face. Mind you, there are different ways we can do this, but I'm just showing you because I want to make sure that whatever we pick won't affect any other place in this image. And then I'll show you how to use the tools just like I explained. So let's track. Alright, so we are done tracking. We have our two selections in one node. This is very possible. You can make these selections in one node. So what do I want to do now? Let's work on our skin tones. Okay, so I'll click here. Can you see where our skins are sitting in this particular? So first things first, I want to push the saturation on their face so that I'll be able to see what I'm working with. This is our selection so far. I'll bring down the saturation. I'll leave it at maybe 60 something, and then I want to use our offset. Sorry, I want to use our gamma. Maybe bring down brightness on their face if it's too much. Okay, and we came from this to this, so let me use still here. So I'll come back to our window tool. The first one here is for the guy and the second one is for the lady. So I want to fade out, I want to fade in and then fade out, and I'll do the same thing for the lady. I'll fade in and no, I will fade out a little, something like this. So back to here. So this, now I'm using the offset to add more color to this, and then I'll just step our saturation down a little and boost the contrast on their face a little, and I'll still bring down the lights. So we came from this to this. So you can see how you can use each of these tools to create my bad, please forgive me, to create things from different angles. So I'll move and create a new node and also create a parallel node. This time I'm not counting, I'll just allow us flow with it. The first one here, I want us to work on this light, the lights that are here. I want to look at our waves, our waveform first, not waves, sorry. I'll select the circle window. I'll bring it here and I'll kind of make it small a bit and put it in the center of our light, and then I'll feather it out. And this is what I want to do. I want to add more color to our light, something like this. Maybe open it up a little, and now if we take this off, you can see what we have here. I'll create another new circle window and I'll just put it somewhere around here and feather it all out. So you can see we have the reflection of our lights coming from here. Next node here, I want to still create a separation from this background with the one up. So I'll select the linear window. I'll open this up, I'll bring this down, and maybe I'll just feather this out. Then I go to our primary wheels, take down our gamma to this level. It's looking okay, and then what I'm going to do is I will just invert this, and there's a separation from up here to down here. Make sure that most times when you're making these corrections, they won't be really noticeable, but at least they look realistic to the human eyes. So next, what do I want to do here? I can still use a circle window on the two of them. Now what I really want to do is I'll just feather this, and I still want to add a little bit of saturation on them. I'll push it up first so you see. So now I'll start bringing it down because I want to put our focus on them still to this level. I'll leave it here, I'll leave it somewhere around here, and just add a little feel to them, and I think this is okay. What next do I want to do here? Looking at the image. So looking at this image, I feel like the reds on her eyes are not really good. So let's zoom in and let's pick the curves and maybe walk towards her face, and we come to the curves and to the hue versus saturation. I'll just click on this part where the reds are much on her face, and I'll just step it down a little so it won't look too artificial. Good, this is good. So now we have this, we are good to go. Now I can decide to create more parallel nodes because we're about to finish this whole work. I didn't use the color wrapper because whatever I want to do, let me just give you an example in this node. If I wanted to work on this green on her shirt, I could have used the color wrapper. Can you see? I could just play around with it, so you can still use the color wrapper to work. What do I want to do next here? Let me just take a good look at this image again to be sure. Okay, well, nothing. So now I'll just, let me see if we've used most of the tools here. I want to create a look. I'll do this outside here. Now I can use our RGB mixer to create a look. I can push towards red to this level. I'll leave this at this place, and then I can bring our blues down, yes, to this level. I think this is okay. And then I can come here to like maybe just reduce the intensity of this look, and I think this is fine and okay. So here I want to just add our glow effects. Okay, so from this glow effect side, while I was editing the video, I got to figure out that it stopped recording, so I have to like redo this. But I won't start from the beginning, but I'll just show you. So I came to this effects channel, and then I searched for glow effects, and let me take it off. You can see the little changes I made. I came here to the composite type. I put it on soft light. I brought the shine threshold down to this level, and our spread as well. And then for our gain, I kind of reduced it, and our gamma, just to give it a more settled look. And the next thing I did here was to work on both our dark and our black and white channels in the curves. I came to Luma versus Sat. I clicked on the black button here, and then I stepped the dark side part to remove any colors that's in our black areas, and same thing for our white areas. This is what I did. You won't really see the difference. You won't really see the notices here on YouTube. You won't notice the difference, but it works, trust me. And then the next thing I did here was to sharpen our image. So I came here, which is the blur tool, and then I dropped this down from 50. I brought it down to 47. And then yes, one thing I forgot to do was to smoothen their skin. Yeah, I've not taught you how to do this. The skin is already looking smooth though, but we could come back to the skin node here. And I'm very sorry that I did not name these nodes, because this is just like a live project. I just wanted to show you how to use this tool, so it's not like I had this look already planned in my head. I just want us to keep going so you can see what you can do. So when we move, we know, okay, what do we want to do on this node, so we do this. So I come back to our primary wheels. Now I can just take this down. You notice how it has made the skin smooth, but I will just leave this at maybe a minus 25. Yeah, this we do. So we came from this to this, and this is okay. I'll leave this. And then what I did next here is I created an outside node, which is with I created a serial node first. Then I didn't really do anything here. I just made this selection to keep this place out, and I created an outside node. Now this is the outside node. I added a little blue to the background here. Can you see? It's just a little separation from here to here to show that there's like a difference of color and contrast for the two people. And then the last thing here is still that look I created. Can you see? Yes, so basically this is just it. And then the beginning node here is where I added our noise reduction, because I just want to clean up the image in case anywhere is breaking. And you can actually see, let me open this and I'll take this off. You notice that we have this place is breaking, but with the noise reduction, it's it cleared everything. So I just came to let me click it. I came to our motion effect. I put the frame on 3. Our temporal threshold was on 4, and then the special threshold I unchained it and left only the chroma on 4, which is both them, which is the color side. Why this one I dealt with the colors and the light. So basically this is our look. We came all the way from this, let me put this on a bigger screen, to this. You can actually see the difference. So yes, with these techniques you can start learning, you can start color grading, and you advance. I have more advanced techniques I could show you, but if you can practice this beginning step of color grading, to advance is going to be very easy for you. And thank you once more for coming back to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and you can also hit me up for my masterclass and also get my lots. Thank you once more.